This past summer, demolition crews trashed what remained of the Kirby and Holloway family restaurant in Dover. The charred shell of the once bustling diner on Route 13 sat untouched for more than a year. An electrical fire gutted the place in February 2014. Now, the sign and a lot of questions are all that's left. Chief among them, will Kirby and Holloway be back? Earlier this year, I met with owner Jim Gray to hear firsthand the diner's fate and learn a little about its history, too.
So, Jim, we're at the Governor's Cafe. Is it a little weird for you to be ordering coffee in a different place?
Very much so. I keep wanting to bust tables. I don't know, or sweep the floor or do something.
Established in 1948, local sausage manufacturers Russell Kirby and John Holloway opened the joint, filling a restaurant void on Route 13. A young Jim Gray bought the place in the early 1980s. In its heyday, the restaurant served as many as 75 meals an hour.
I was young and just wanted a challenge and saw it as an opportunity. And we put a lot of effort in it.
Effort that paid off for hungry locals and travelers, not to mention Jim and his wife.
We raised a family there, which was important. All my children, 8 children, have worked in the restaurant, much to their chagrin to an extent, because they wanted to go to the beach.
Tell me about the fire. What happened?
It was a half hour after we left, and we had an old outlet that we never used, ever. And apparently it had been smoldering and heating for they don't know how long. Just a little bit of current in it. But it was finally got to the point where it wore down the insulation. It's one of the original outlets of the building. And it sparked, I guess. And I got dressed and went in, and I got there, and there's fire engines all around the place. Smoke.
Was to bring Kirby and Holloway back to life. But sadly, after fighting an 8-year battle with colon cancer, the 68-year-old died in May. And so did plans for a rebuild, at least for now. Gray's son, Phil, emailed me saying, quote, "We've decided as a family to take a step back and evaluate our options. We're unsure what we'll do at the moment, but we don't have any intentions to rebuild this fall." The Grays own the land, and Phil says when the time is right, his family will decide how the Kirby and Holloway legacy can continue.